Hey, we're back. Sorry about that. It's the first time I think the game has crashed while we've been playing, so. So yeah, it's the first time I think I've had the game crash. Which is a disappointment, but I guess that's kind of good because there's been a lot of times I've played it, and like I said, kind of knew something was up. Again, there's so many of the textures weren't like loading properly, so. Um, but as long as it doesn't keep crashing left and right like it did during my playthrough of Vampire, should be okay. Alright, that makes sense. Last, I have to pick up some of those plants again because it auto-saved. Opening the chest. But see, look at these textures. They've all this loading and stuff now, so it's looking alright. Not a huge deal. We didn't lose a bunch of progress. Just some plants. And hopefully if I use fast travel again, things should be fine. This one more time. Hopefully the game should be fine and not have another weird crash. If it does, we found a weird edge case. I could have swore I came up here once. There was like reagents, and ever since I picked them, they just like never come back. Check in the cabin, make sure there's no artifacts or anything that respawn, but no, it doesn't look like it. These are all note things I've all checked before, so alright. Let's go. Yeah, welcome back. Didn't lose too much progress, just had to go pick up plants and stuff again, but it looks like textures and stuff are loading, so it's not all that bad. Over here, yep. Let me pick these up. Why won't you let me pick these up? No. Whatever. go. Let's see, maybe some wolfsbanes bloomed over here. Here we go. Spain. Some chicken mushrooms. Which maybe I should do more crafting since I keep picking up all these reagents and stuff. Witch hazel. That was some witch's brew.
Interesting.
The ever elusive frog that we always hear but never see. Almost done picking up ingredients and stuff. So look at a couple more spots. Oyster mushrooms. Man, I don't know why I got like something like phlegm building up the back of my throat. I know it sounds wonderful. It makes me keep clearing my throat, so sorry about that. This hill. Oh, I think I have an artifact. Oh, chicken mushroom. Whispering wood. I don't have the right stuff to open stuff up again. Thanks for the escape. Life's kicking me, and you know what? I need to go. You have an excellent night too, Quasimal. I really appreciate you hanging out, man. Hope to see you again in the future. And hope things start turning around for you, man. Praying for you. Have a good night. Usually stream every Tuesday when I'm in town. I'm not working, so hopefully maybe see you then.
What to offer?
I picked up a knife. Oh, that was a gift knife, not a dagger. Artifact dagger, okay. Some Wolfsbane, yes I know. Stream cottage core. Just kidding. Definitely the cozy gamer aspect I've talked about in my previous streams. Just, you know, picking ingredients, talking to people, building relationships. Not what you expected in a Marvel game. Oddly enough, it works. Just about done checking everything. Unless Caretaker's going to talk to us, I think that's everything for tonight. In the Abbey. I'm going to go check on the two over here, but they probably don't see anything new. They're just probably changed out of their costumes, what I'm guessing. But I could just stand there in their costumes, getting soaked. Oh yeah, now they're still in their...
Привет, Hunter. Yes? Hi. It's good to punch Hydra in the... You have problem?
You guys are weirdos, just standing out in the rain. Okay, whatever. There probably shouldn't be anything, but we're gonna go. I'm gonna go check the chapel down here. Everything's loading in the Abbey. Broken mirror remnants or anything. Okay. I guess maybe see if Caretaker will say anything. If not, maybe spend some gloss and...
Hunter. Caretaker? It is Hunter.
Damn it, Hunter. I said leave.
Alright.
Who is a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Pork. All these frames. Frames! Let's do a chandelier. Why not? Or a chandelier. let's go customization. Let's see what we got. Going nowhere. I don't think that was there before. I wonder if that's because I played Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's go with... Oh, that's right, I went to look at these before. Sleep. Still raining. Won't go out yet, but maybe tonight there'll be more ingredients. Private link super messages. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is the thing that popped up last time, but I didn't read. Let's go and read it right. WHIH Global News Post spot. Breaking: California struck by multiple earthquakes, with no distinct epicenter and in sight. Evacuation efforts suffer as the earthquake's aftershocks continue to grow in magnitude. We call that Tuesday. Not with a pattern like this. It's happening on the hour, every hour, and it's hitting every major population center in the state. It's like the Earth's core keeps hitting snooze, or a dark ritual in progress. Shaking means that it's working, and what's to come is probably even worse. Or for my snooze alarm theory. Doesn't make much sense. Maybe not, but at least it won't keep me up at night. Tony Stark just now. The only good elephant in the room is the kind you mount on a wall. And that spirit, let's dig into last night's catastrophe. Steve Rogers, this isn't the time. Half the team went AWOL, Steve. Our secret weapon and our only reliable method of transportation decided to follow Malt Rat Mab into a trap so obvious even Wonder Man would have noticed it. Let it go, Tony. We cannot fault them for doing what they could to recover Wanda. And since when does Iron Man play by any tune but his own? Telling us to follow the rules is a joke coming from you. It pains me to be the adult in the room, but I have no choice if you're going to lash out like children. Tony, last night they lost their teammate to Lilith. And we didn't? Is banner nothing to us? If you know the feeling, you know better than to pick a fight with those going through a similar experience. Fine, I'll drop it for now. Sleepy kitties next to me. Alright. And... Hunter, I heard so many stories about you, but I never figured we'd be friends. What are you doing right now? The correct answer is meeting up with Nico. I'm meeting up with Nico. It's gonna be like friendship. Shh.
I should have guessed.
Guessed what?
That you wanted to show me another movie.
Not just another movie, my favorite movie. It's something I make all my friends watch with me.
So this movie is like a rite of passage you put people through?
Basically. Some of my friends might even say it's a form of torture.
The man on the screen certainly looks tortured. Why is she wearing that hideous red dress?
There's no woman on the screen.
Tearing me apart, Hunter. Pay attention.
It is a bit difficult. This movie is rather terrible.
It's called Camp Hunter. It's supposed to be a little bad, but in a good way. Besides, it's a cult classic, kind of like you.
I will try and take that as a compliment.
You're really starting to fit in with the rest of us, you know? We might just make a Midnight Sun out of you yet.
Research progress, yes. Cool. Alright. We've got lots of people to talk to. Caretaker, also, I've got to get a Dark Hunter ability and upgrade it. Oh. This is Hunter's room. Or not Hunter. Caretaker's room. First time I've been in it. Recipe book. Well-worn field guide. Basic, but for the arcane scribbling in the margins. Our skill essence. Mercury totem. What's this? Faded journal page. April 13th, 1693. Lilith and I continue to work against Shaw. We have lost the Covenant Witches to the barbaric nature of those townsfolk that he's brought under his influence. But their sacrifice will never be forgotten. I must admit that I am frustrated with Lilith these days, who does not have the focus that her sisters of the Coven did. I sense that she may find herself distracted by a Salem man from the village. My blood simply cannot give in to such impulses, and I have warned her that she is being a fool. Scattered. After this, I scattered my dolls in the area around the grave. Caretaker's doll was placed in the tree fort that I built along the cliff face in Dreamer's Descent. My doll was left at the tea party I set up at the top of the stairs above the grave site. I built a fort beneath the standing stones for Mother's doll. Again, I already have picked all these up, so I don't need this. Data journal page. April 17th, 1694. Lilith's free spirit has always been a worry of mine. I thought that perhaps coming here would help her channel that energy towards our work. But I was mistaken. First she married that mortal man. Now it seems that she is expecting a child. A child! As if a lover was not distraction enough to bring a half-blood descendant into this world. It's not only wrong, but it is extremely dangerous for all of us. She insists that my feelings are born of envy, and I cannot help but laugh. My longing for the distractions of love ended millennia ago. And she fell in love with Agatha. I'm curious, this is good. Their fate journal page. Lilith's husband, Gregor, has died. Oh, it's November 4th, 1694. Lilith's husband, Gregor, has died. An illness has swept through Salem, and even Lilith and I are affected. Many lives have been lost. I see her clutching her swollen abdomen, fear plastered across her face. I worry what will become of her if she loses the child. I can sense a change in my sister. She has always walked her own path, but that freedom of motion that was once endearing grows into something darker. Caretaker. I found 11 out of 12 pages of Caretaker's journal. Is there one more here, or one more that's going to show up somewhere else? It's here, so...
Nico, what are you doing in Wanda's room?
What does it look like? Ileana said this grimoire is filled with pretty powerful magic. There's gotta be something in here. Something to break the stupid spell your mother cast over Wanda so, you know, we can all go back to being normal. To being friends again.
Blood Witch, Daywalker, Spirit of Vengeance, former Queen of Limbo, and the Child of Lilith. I doubt anyone would ever accuse the Midnight Suns of being normal. Dark magic always comes with a price, Nico. Just be sure you are willing to pay it.
Hello, Blood Witch. Without going too TMI on you, let's just say I know all about the cost of doing business.
-1.
Your magic demands your blood. The magic in that book may have a different hunger. It is not just your life you are playing with anymore.
Hey, you went through that mirror with us, Hunter.
If I recall, I was sucked inside after trying to stop the vortex you created.
I was trying to save our friend for all the good that did me. It all made sense in my head. We'd find Wanda, smack around a few Hydra dirtbags, bring her back to the Abbey, and Caretaker would bake her a cake. I wasn't exactly envisioning Wanda trying to murder us. Or you trying to do the same thing to her.
Perhaps next time we should formulate an actual plan. One that does not involve Blade or Robbie.
Tell me about it. Wait, did you just say next time?
I do not give up easily.
Neither do I. How about this? I'll keep digging through these pages if you promise not to release our friend anytime soon.
Deal.
Good, because I'm gonna hold you to that. Well, unless you have anything to add to this free Wanda brainstorming sesh, I should get back to her grimoire. I'm not leaving one page unturned until I find a way of bringing her back to her senses. Till then, later. This isn't the first team I led. The Runaways were. We were a family. That's how I saw it. And that's how I see the Midnight Suns. Do you know how hard it is to tell Iron Man you disagree with his plan? I keep asking myself, if I don't, who will? The Avengers mean well, but they are not equipped to fight this enemy. Doesn't stop them from acting like they're in charge. Weirdest moment of my life. When Dr. Freaking Strange asked for my thoughts on defeating Lilith. Second weirdest, seeing the Sorcerer Supreme get a midnight snack in PJs and fuzzy slippers. Hey, you're fitting in with the Midnight Suns. I hope we're fitting in with you. This isn't the first team I led. The Runaways were. We were a family. That's how I saw it. And that's how I see the Midnight Suns.
Philadelphia, New Hampshire.
The legend walks among us.
Glorification of the Royal Hungarian Saints. Almost fits, but it doesn't. Allegory of the transience of life.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
I don't mind stretching my legs. It's the sitting on my butt I can do without.
Hey. We're a rare breed these days, in more ways than one. There aren't many good guys left who can stack bodies the way we do.
Well, Pierre, Maria scratched his head. I heard you don't know about the superhero Civil War. Oh. The Superhuman Registration Act is a touchy subject around here. What would you have done? Register your powers with the government or keep that knowledge to yourself? I would register. Superheroes are above the law. How can people trust us to hold it? Powers of my own. I never asked permission to use them. I I mean, to be honest, I always sided with Cap on this. Freedom.
Thanks, Hunter.
Don't you think with all my knowledge, all my expertise, I could have helped save Wanda?
No.
Why?
Because we do not trust you, Strange.
Your problem, Magic, is that you don't trust anyone.
Why should I? Where were you when Wanda was taken? What have you or any of the other Avengers done to rescue her?
I thought we resolved this already. There was nothing any of us could do.
No, you resolved it out of your mind. We acted.
And had you elicited my help, you might have succeeded.
Please, you Avengers would only have gotten in our way.
I suppose we'll never know now, will we? And people say Tony's ego's big.
Enough of this. I have to attend to some issues in Limbo. Someone has to make sure we have safe passage through space-time.
Now who is running from a fight, Ileana?
Epic. Growing up with trauma. For all those who grew up with severe trauma in their childhood. That's like every superhero. Except baby Steve Rogers, but nah, he still had traumatic stuff, just not super traumatic like everyone else.
A warning, Hunter. I'm in a foul mood at the moment.
Meh.
I try not to be someone who equates youth with folly. I wish Ileana would not look at someone with a lifetime of experience and assume incompetence. Perhaps there was more I could have done to save Wanda. But until I get back into my sanctum, I cannot see everything I once did.
There's like Temple. Why is there 4 options? Interesting. Could be super nice. Let's see.
Greatness can never expire, and neither can you.
Flattery.
I know. I am one of the greats, aren't I?
You know you are.
But with being great comes the pressure to stay great, to have others look at you with the recognition of that greatness.
You can harness that pressure. Perhaps even achieve something greater than ever before.
I like the way you think, Hunter. You've definitely given me a goal to strive for.
Then my job here is done.
Hopefully in a good way.
Till next time, friend. You know where to find me. I don't think I've shared a common space like this since my days at the university. It can be a nice reprieve from the often solitary nature of my work.
Yeah.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
Finally.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Reroll 1 card whenever Gamma Coil is analyzed. Yeah, this bonus Gamma Coil cards rerolls may be offered as a deal in spring. Okay, let's see. Miss Minoru shared a most interesting idea. An enchanted suit combining arcane relics reaching the original Midnight Suns. It's quite a touching gesture. Actually, of course, it won't be complete without some ballistic padding. Tony, a few defensive boards for me. So let's see. Does a combat suit or there's let's see. Drive for a combat quality or blood, sweat, and tears.
We'll get started right away.
Okay, forge upgrades. Reroll one card. Okay, yep. I have enough credits. Let's do it. Let's credits for something else.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? Say that word? How's that for quality workmanship?
Last sight on kill, take concealed. It's a dark oak. Special livery, forceful knockback towards. Health exhaust. When your ability for each chemical can be rolled to replace it with an ability. Let's see, special delivery. Up here, both those can be. Man. Cards cannot appear apart from random modifiers. These modified cards can be upgraded in the yard for an essence cost. Build the Crucible in the yard to add mods to upgraded cards or reroll any existing modifiers. Dark Heat. Restore an ally to full health. Cure. Take 60 damage. Blind one resist.
Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
All these are good.
Day, Hunter.
Okay. Carol. Post soup link, okay. Who is Sloth Baby and why are they sending me fan mail? Not a super link, I mean my normal email. I have also received such a mail from Sloth Baby. Same, she knew I was in the Runaways. Who on this coast knows about the Runaways? Carol, you want to field this one? She's an up-and-comer based out of Jersey City. Brilliant kid. Whole lot of heart. Oh, is that, Kamala Khan? Yeah, because I think she had the other slots, right? Yeah. What does she call herself again? I can't remember. Miss Marvel. And I'm more flattered than embarrassed. Yep. Miss Marvel is Sloth Baby. We sent each other fan mail. Hey Blade, how about you? Did she send you fan mail? Yeah, but I blocked the account. Thought it was Wonder Man. Okay. Hunter, you've been on my mind lately. Figured I'd write. It's time for a rematch. This time my weapon of choice is control. Are you in? Air launcher.
No! How can this be? You have vanquished me once again.
This is the life. Kicking it with the legendary hunter. And kicking said legendary hunter's ass at a fighting game.
Do you really think I'm legendary, Carol?
Well, there are certainly legends about you. At least prophecies about saving the world. I'm beginning to think you can.
You do?
You're certainly saving me from boredom.
Rematch, then?
You realize that you'll need to win the next 3 matches to beat me.
Just press that forsaken restart button already.
Okay, but I'm not going easy on you, Hunter. You're way too good for that.
I am good now, huh?
Yeah, just not at this game.
Friendship. Didn't feel a thing. Common passive. On knockout, 10% chance to gain 1 counter, then 1 per turn. Oh, it's this little. So that's good. It's one thing I want to craft. I can do chili syrup. I have a good amount of attack essence, sure.
This should be useful.
Tech weave and some micro presence.
I thought I had sensed a great power approaching, and I was right.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Pork.
Back from your little field trip. I'm surprised Caretaker hasn't ripped you a new one yet. Going behind her back with the backup singers of your pop-punk band was really risky.
Magic and Nico needed my assistance. I could not say no.
Hey, I love hijinks. You gotta have real big cojones to go after Wanda like that. I'm talking huge.
I will not ask what that means, but thank you?
Really? You don't know what... Never mind. Lessons come later. Between you and me, I would have done the same thing. Not because I love causing a scene, but in our line of work, we need to bend the rules. Play fast and loose.
Some rules can be flexible.
Gonna be honest, didn't think we'd both be on the same page there.
How come? I am capable of choosing what rules to break or submit to.
Because you're the fancy schmancy legend. I thought rules and order were your bread and butter.
Then I am glad to have changed your perception of me.
Now you're the fancy schmancy rule breaker. If you ever want to break more rules with your little posse, count me in.
I've worked with a few borderline scientists myself. You know the type. Consumed by their ambition and curiosity. Faustus isn't all that different. They just picked the wrong team.
Where is Caretaker now? I'm supposed to talk to her. Oh, she's like out there. Oh, interesting. Okay. First, talk to Caretaker first.
Well met, Hunter.
Oh, she's doing all this stuff. We were supposed to have done last time.
Hey, Hunter. I thanked you for bringing me back with you, right? I know we're here because people are in danger, but...
Need something, dear?
What's new, Hunter? We'll cut through that encryption in no time. Really good intel here. We've got a lot to go on. We're ready to make a move.
Radioactive blacks pass, expires in 3 days, expire training level those wires and finals can see. Hank Pym has sent us a proposition. I have an idea on how to fix our gamma radiation problem. It involves reaching out to an old acquaintance, the kind of acquaintance that requires backup. You help me, and maybe we'll help you win-win. Okay, bonus for an Avenger. Sounds perfect for Cap. Daredevil sent a message. We weren't the
if I
only
had
ones.
time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
Yeah, Daredevil sent a message. We weren't the only ones keeping tabs on Hydra smuggling routes. Meet me behind the old church in Hell's Kitchen. I'm sure to send someone with stamina. Be sure to send someone with stamina. I'm expecting a drawn-out fight. Oh, I have to send a defender. Okay, so let's see. Cap seems perfect for this. Its hero levels are too low.
Happy to help.
Is there anybody who fits this description? He is defender. Oops. Sure.
Obi-Wan.
Stay out of trouble. See you soon. Hunter?
Disappeared. She saw that looking.
On the prowl.
The mightiest of demon slayers stands before me.
Let's go.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Choose a hero to trick their demon hunting. Heroes can only sport with her 4 days. To credit, let's see. Combat bonus for selected hero, friendship XP, plus 10 fortitude. Start each mission with block. Let's see. She could use block. Everybody can use block of some sort, but let's see. Oh yeah, I'm getting combat XP. I mean, it's just gonna be friendship XP plus 10 fortitude. Sure, why not?
Sword on sword action, baby!
Epic combat bonus. Our mission with 6 heroism. Whoa. That would be great for Tony or something. Increase the percentage of extra. Vault training. Vaulting deals increased damage in combat.
Ready for more?
Yeah, I'll upgrade this thing.
New and improved.
Cure. Take 36 damage. Yes, less damage. That's actually a pretty good card. I might throw that into the mix. Do not. Ooh, that makes this card really good now. That's awesome. Not enough.
All right then.
Alright, we got time to sneak in one more mission. Let's see. Ooh, I got a compliment. Honestly, if I'm gonna compliment somebody, it should probably be either Steve or Deadpool. Right? 2. Okay, he's blood friendship pending, so. to compliment Deadpool if I'm not wrong. Deadpool, where are you? He's over in the forge.
Perhaps a blessing is in order, eh, Hunter? The old
Nothing like beating the crap out of each other. Hellfire is my second favorite fire, right next to campfires.
I am fascinated by your worldview.
You sure know how to make a merc feel special. Iron Man said I couldn't mod my guns. Who died and made him king of the forge? It gets real toasty in this forge. I'm marinating in sweat right now.
I like the fact that he actually has different dialogue for depending where he's at.
Don't mind me. I'm here to annoy the brains of this operation. Doctor Strange yelled at me when I brought out the marshmallows. Don't mind me. I'm here to annoy the brains of this operation. Hellfire is my second favorite fire, right next to campfires.
Talk to Blaze about it, okay.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you.
I still slip out from time to time to handle my own business. I mean, someone's got to keep the vampire population down, especially in New York.
Blade Friendship 3, Enter Dark Balance. Enter Dark Community.
Buona torre in torce. What? You think you're the only one that got around over the years? With a sophisticated operation like this, we won't have a lot of excuses if we lose.
Short enough distance right here that I don't need to actually. If I did fast travel, it's kind of just a waste. There she is.
Hunter, come and talk with me a moment. I wanted to apologize for last night. I just couldn't believe what you and the rest of the Sons did, and needed time alone to process. I knew I underestimated Nico's desperation to save Wanda when I realized she swiped my spellbook. I keep thinking, if I hadn't given up on her so easily, if I had listened to them, helped them, I could have prevented them from going out on their own and risking all. Do you think they are right, Hunter? Do you think I gave up on Wanda too soon?
A little bit.
Try not to be too hard on yourself about what you did or did not do.
But it's my job to make the best decisions for the team with the given information. And this time, I feel like I failed spectacularly.
We are all doing our best.
It doesn't feel like it right now.
It does not have to.
Oh, I can't help but be reminded of Lilith. Maybe if I tried to save her centuries ago, we wouldn't be walking the apocalypse we're in now. Well, I ought to pull myself together and face the day. Thanks for the word, Hunter. I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short time. We must be doing something right. I don't recall ever having this many active Sons at one time. I suppose it should be reassuring. With this many members, the legacy of the Midnight Suns will live on forever. I doubt we've ever been this popular. We're attracting plenty of interest these days. Maybe Blade is right. We should start charging membership dues. I'm not sure we've ever had so many eager new recruits come along in such a short time.
That popped up should be mission done. Oh, that's right. I have new things if I want to. Let's see. Dark Blessing Plus. Salvage this, already have it. I'm not going to carry two of those things. So I almost want to carry this because that is pretty good. But I like the momentum of this heal, so. I could take away this, give it for Dark Heat. Oops. Knock back in any direction. Ooh, that's strong. Knockout. Draw a card. That's a good skill. Maybe you should swap it. Bands of Fire. Because guarding strike is good, but just Nintendo to just hold it in my hand for that constant block, which is really good. Let's try this. Stealth. Easy dip mission. Let's see, we got a hard, strange mission, and a normal, might skip more attack and stuff like that. But let's just see this hard knock life. I want more heroes. Let's skip more.
Hello?
Hey kid, a mutual friend needs our help.
Logan? But how did you get...
I have my ways. Look, you want to help or not?
Depends on the friend.
Aurora Monroe.
Oh, of course. I'm free now.
Good. You know where to find us.
Where the trouble is.
I was talking to my wife about dinner, because man, I am definitely ready to eat. Unlike these little kitties that already ate a couple hours ago and are now sleeping. Because they played rough today. They were going crazy, go nuts. Zoomies, play fighting, and they were just crazy. St. John's Orphanage.
Eliana, thank you for coming.
Aurora, you can always count on me.
A friendship for all seasons is a powerful thing. Thank the goddess for that. We miss you at the school. You are always welcome home.
I found my home with the Midnight Suns. But that does not mean I leave friends behind. What is the problem?
A year ago, the professor detected a mutant living here with dormant abilities. I met with her, a fierce young woman named Dahlia, and invited her to attend Xavier's school. She declined. The orphanage was all she knew. I came here today to see if she had changed her mind, but according to the orphanage, she disappeared 3 months ago.
Let me guess. As soon as her powers manifested.
It's my fault. I didn't want to push her, to take her away from the only place she felt safe. I thought she could hide in plain sight a bit longer. I was wrong.
You did what you thought was right. As you always do.
Dahlia would never harm another person. And now she slipped through the cracks. Another ghost in the wind.
This city is not kind to its ghosts.
Especially not when it's infested with vampires.
That's why we're gonna find her before they do.
They already found us.
Protect the children, at any cost. As if preying on the innocent wasn't enough for them. They come for the most vulnerable.
I would call them cowards, but they are just mindless scavengers looking for an easy meal.
I've got something they can chew on right here.
Ah, Logan. Together again. Just like old times.
Still won't be enough.
good day.
Gets the job done. Bad luck for you, bud.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Good.
Whatever works for you. До свидания. Enjoy your rest.
I should have been more vigilant. Dahlia was on her own here, alone with her burgeoning abilities.
There was only so much you could do. Think how many mutants have faced the same difficulties.
All of them.
It seems a requirement of our upbringing to face such undeserved trials.
It falls to us to ensure that doesn't happen. Not here, not anywhere.
The elements bow to me.
Crude, but effective. kiss it goodbye.
Good work.
The forces of nature conspire against you.
Very effective.
I'm gonna Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
You'll get yours.
That must have taken practice.
You would dare!
Do not try me again.
It ain't even satisfying tearing these things apart. I can't tell if they even care.
They may not care, but whoever lords over these pitiful creatures will miss them.
Probably making more as quickly as we end them.
You're just a ray of sunshine today, kid.
I am always a ray of sunshine, reflected into your eyes.
That's the magic I know. You're ready.
That will do.
Done waiting. You don't want to get up.
You really shouldn't have. This vampire infestation couldn't have sprung up overnight. There are too many of them.
Blade usually has these things under control.
He seems to have fallen behind.
You can tell him yourself. I don't care to be growled at. once again.
Sure about that?
Are you prepared?
How long have you been waiting to do that?
At least we got here in time to protect the children.
Why bother protecting society's dregs? Hmm? It is beneath your stature.
Beneath me, all I see is you.
The new breed vampires are an evolution, just as mutants were before them. But vampires continue to grow. Mutants remain tethered to humanity. A broken branch on the evolutionary tree. These cast-offs are not your family. They are fuel. There is a food chain. And it is time we ate up. Surely you see it. Just as mutants push humanity ever closer to the ash heap, so too will this new breed. It is the natural order of this world.
There is nothing natural about what you've done.
Any mutant seeking to dominate humanity does not speak for us.
Ah, that is your mistake, not mine.
I will deliver you from your trap.
Nice move.
Their intentions haven't changed.
initiative. That must have taken practice.
I am ready. You shouldn't try. You'll only embarrass yourself.
Feeble effort. I will waste no more time. For my retaliation. You are not my I am the mother.
You don't leave a friend in need.
Support units on the move.
I am not in good condition. Now is I am getting stronger.
The elements return. Face your end.
We will not fall that easily.
Nice move, bub.
to the sky.
You trifle with your ass.
They still haven't realized their mistake.
Ready?
Before us as arrogantly as you have.
Come get it.
By her command.
Accept your fate. This world has a new age.
There is no
You had your chance.
We are not done yet.
We will not allow you to spread this plague across the world.
My kind have little to fear from you. We are the future.
If they're not scared yet, they better get started. I've always had a soft spot for Xavier's recruits.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Now it's my turn. just keeps getting easier. Gives up the ugly one.
Good work. Prepare
Reinforcements.
As mutants, you should understand the struggle my kind has faced better than anyone.
You chose to align yourself with these creatures. Our paths are nothing alike.
I chose to move beyond the limitations of humanity, and I have no regrets.
Now for something real special.
Brace yourself.
Whatever gets the job done. Hope you're ready. I wasn't even trying that hard. Want it done right, gotta do it yourself.
want me gone?
This is what you came for.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Face your end.
Nice move, bub. You ain't good enough for me.
Our long wait is at an end. The others are down.
Looks like I'm all by my lonesome. Anyone else you want to bring? Should do the trick. You attached to that face. You picked the wrong one, bub. Too easy. Say hi to Lewis for me. You aren't good enough for me. Done waiting. lucky that's as far as I'm taking it. Got some more flunkies coming in. Business as usual. Just what I need. Get up, everyone. That looked like it hurt. Kiss goodbye. I've got a reputation to protect. Luck for you.
Pathetic.
Found Probably could have pulled this off without me. Just what I need. Not looking good for you. Stay down. I'm gonna rip you. You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it. It's on the other side.
I shall never cower.
Kiss it good. I wasn't even trying that hard.
We prevail. For now. Drop! That was a quarter of my power. I'm glad the training stayed with you.
The danger room left an impression. As you did with Sin. She won't be back.
It's why she was here in the first place that concerns me.
Agreed. This is bigger than us. If we're going to take on Sin...
And find Dahlia.
We need reinforcements.
Most of the X-Men are off-planet dealing with the Shi'ar brood war.
Don't worry. The Midnight Suns will help.
Storm, is it?
Indeed. You must be the hunter. Magic told me about you.
Why does that make me nervous?
Nothing but good things, I promise. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. I must say, this place is unlike anything I've seen before. There is an air of mystery and wonder, but it feels welcoming and safe all at the same time. How curious.
The Abbey is special. It even holds secrets that I have not uncovered.
Sounds unique indeed. I can already see the similarities between here and Xavier School. Speaking of, what do you think is the most interesting part of the Abbey?
There is much foliage and food to harvest from the grounds. I am grateful for it all.
Appreciating what the land gives us is great. Do you give back to the earth?
I'm careful not to overindulge. I like to leave some for the wildlife.
I'm sure the deer and rabbits are thankful for that. Apologies. I have been dominating the conversation. Have you any questions for me?
Yes, I have a few.
By all means, ask away.
Can you tell me about your background?
I won't go into too much detail, but I was left orphaned as a child. I learned how to fend for myself and became a skilled pickpocket.
You stole from others?
To survive, and it worked. I scraped by. After a few years, my mutant abilities presented themselves, and I was approached by Xavier to join the X-Men. The rest is history.
I feel like you were leaving some parts out.
Perhaps. My past is just that. It is behind me, and I prefer to focus on what is ahead.
I saw bright lights coming from your hands. What was that?
It's a little complicated, but I have the power to control the weather and atmosphere. What you saw back there was electricity.
Wow, that is amazing. Now I understand the meaning behind your name.
Thunder and lightning don't roll off the tongue as easily.
You said your powers are complicated. May I ask how?
Maybe I'll go into full detail another time, but let's just say I can't mess with Mother Nature too much.
I see. Like checks and balances?
Exactly.
What is your given name?
Aurora Monroe. What about yours?
The Hunter.
Short and sweet. I like it.
Does your name hold any significance like mine does?
I was told it meant beauty. A little embarrassing, but I understand the intent.
I changed my mind.
The offer still stands.